YouTube! What's going on? Respawn Rob here. And we're going to be getting into a new game for the channel. One of my favorites. Set in the universe of Warhammer. Love it. Fan of Warhammer. I've played the tabletop once or twice. Got rid of all the miniatures I had because it's expensive and I stopped playing. But there's video games, which is great. I've played Vermintide a bit. I haven't played Darktide, but I heard it's very good. And I've been playing the hell out of this. Love Total War. My first ever Total War was Rome 2, which I will be recording soon, putting on the channel. But I figured, while I'm fixated and playing the hell out of this, why not put it up? So, that volume's loud. Lower that up. 80% maybe. I don't really care about that. That's fine. That's fine. Music is loud. That needs to be at like 70. Yeah, that should be okay. Okay, so, yes. Let us, I figured, start nice and easy, and then after this we'll really get into my plans. So I'll explain the plan, and then I'll show you who we'll be playing as. Immortal Empires, obviously.
Empire's blessings, yes.
So the plan. That was loud. Okay. Is to go through every faction. And to play maybe not every legendary lord, but like 3 to 4 of their lords, depending on how many they have. Starting in alphabetical order with the beastmen. Alphabetical order. Wow. I slipped up big there. Then doing Demons of Chaos, the Empire, High Elves, Lizardmen, blah 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 blah. You get the thing, and then Breton. Oh, actually, this is alphabetical order. Duh. So it would be Beastmen, Bretonia, Chaos Dwarfs, that order. So sorry, I was looking the wrong way. I just realized that. But yeah. So that's my plan for the future. But to start today, and to play them again later, maybe not the same legendary lord, but the one I'm the most accustomed to, my favorite faction in all of fantasy, number 2 favorite, I should say, is the
Bring
Empire.
me to my men.
As Karl frickin' Franz, the Emperor of the Empire, Elector Count of Reichland, and the wielder of Gal Moraz. I know a little bit of the lore, I don't know all of it, but this man right here, just look at him. Holy hell. He rides Deathclaw, his legendary Imperial Griffin. And yeah, we're going to be using lots of Reichsguard, and we're going to be summoning the Elector Counts, baby. But my first favorite faction, the one that I know most about, besides this guy, just for some fun. Oh yeah. I mean, come on, dude. Especially this guy. Oh, yeah. Love the lizardmen. These guys are sick. They're literally lizard humanoids that ride dinosaurs. And I love dinosaurs. So sick. But yes,
Summon
let's get
the
into
electric Sigma's will.
For Sigma! Starts in Reichland, we're at war with whoever the hell, blah blah blah. This is what we can settle. Super generic. Some lore if you wanted it. Oh yeah, come on, look, I just got all of that to a T. Karl Franz, Prince of Altdorf, Elector Count of Reichland. Greatest statesman the old world has ever seen. Military genius. Wielding Galmaraz, the fabled hammer of Sigmar. Oh yeah. What else does it say? Yep. On the back of Deathclaw, his Imperial Griffin. The mightiest Imperial Griffin that ever lived. Holy. Oh, Blood Bond. Oh, wow. Yeah. Oh, wow. The Reichsguard, baby. Oh, yeah. Okay, normal, no end time. I hate the end time triggers for like a chill campaign, but if you're trying to go for like a fun challenge or something, by all means. They're all very good endgame scenarios. But not for this. For this, we're going for world domination. We are going to make Sigmar proud. Kill all the foul beasts and chaotic entities. So yeah. Playing as Emperor Karl Franz of the Empire. Normal, no end games, blah blah blah, all that stuff. I love having the minor faction potential on. As you can read right there, it makes small factions very optimal. So if a larger faction who would usually wipe the floor with them is weakened for whatever reason and isn't doing as well as it normally might, a minor faction nearby might take the opportunity and press that main faction and potentially even eliminate them. It's kind of crazy. It's cool. But yes, let's go. Coffee time. My computer's not the best. It's an older computer. So I'm just hoping that this game looks good for you all and can survive the turmoils of recording in YouTube and come out okay. This is Balthazar Gelt with his men fighting vampires, if you didn't know. This game has been out since... Let me fact check myself real quick. Yeah. Oh, 2016. So, the first game is 10 years old. And this is the third game. I forget when this came out. I think this was like 2020 maybe, or a little after. But this franchise has been out for 10 years. Good lord, when did Rogue 2 come out? That was my first Total War. Now is the time. Oh wow, this looks shady. I don't know if YouTube's gonna like this. Yep. Some of the Elector counts. Yeah, the electoral machinations, that can come into play, not really. Once the Empire is united, the campaign victory will be achieved. Oh, we're doing much more than just the Empire, dude. Our first mission. Defeat an army belonging to our first enemy, the Empire Secessionists. That guy floating right there. Boom. Got him. Helmut Ludenhoff? Ludenhoff? Okay, sure. Anything else? No? Okay, cool. Let's go. It's a little choppy, looks a little weird, but it is what it is. So, yeah. Zooming out a little bit, just to sum it up, there's a lot to the Empire. I can actually just do this and show you. So this is the entirety of the Empire. Pretty cool. There's... I mean, without counting off the top of my head, I think there's 12 or 13 elector counts. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh! There you go, baby. Yeah, so it's Marienburg.
Sigma's will.
Oh, the Wasteland. Sorry. But the faction is like Marienburg. My apologies. So there's the Wasteland, the province of the Wasteland. And then there's obviously Reichland. Then there's Midland with Boris Todbringer. That guy's cool.
Yes?
I think
Who
maybe...
calls?
Power-wise, I don't think he's right behind Karl Franz. But he's cool. He fights Kazrak the One-Eye of the Beastmen, which I showed you, I think, a little bit briefly. They have a nice rivalry. He defeats him in the end times. Cool guy. Rides a griffin.
What?
We have the Nordland.
So?
Ostland.
The Empire.
Ochland.
All right.
Talabecland. Very interesting region.
Who calls?
Ostermark. This is cool. I'll show you a settlement that they have, but they have crazy history with the Skaven, the Ratmen.
Yes.
Sylvania. Oh, Southern Sylvania. Apologies. I just thought it was Sylvania.
Yes.
Whatever.
So?
Stirland. Also, lots of history.
Yes.
Averland. Especially with
What?
the vampires. The vampires love invading Stirland, and it's just turmoil.
Sigma's
Averland.
will.
Darkness comes.
Solon. In older versions in the past, Solland was Balthazar Gelt. He was in the Empire. But in this version now, after all the updates and stuff, he is in Grand Cathay. He's like way over in Chinaland, basically. Or like the equivalent of Asia and stuff in this game. So he's pretty far away. He's not close. So Solland.
Amethyst Guardian.
And then Wissenland, Elspeth. This DLC, when this dropped last year, 2 years ago, whatever it was, holy, this was a game changer for the Empire. All the new weapons and the new steam tank, the Knights of the Black Rose, her, unreal, so good, just cinema. And yeah, that's all the elector counts, and maybe I'll go into Ostermark a little bit. How about I'll just go into each region as I take it. Hopefully we don't die. I don't think we will, but here we go. Our first battle.
I command here. No peace, just war.
Take him out. So obviously we're gonna win this. With a nice auto-resolve. No one's gonna die. If it's like a close win or a Pyrrhic victory, Pyrrhic, I believe is how you pronounce it. Iris of Epirus. Total War Rome 2. Love that time. Anyways. If you're gonna lose a unit, you hover over the auto-resolve, the unit will be glowing red. If you're not going to lose a unit, then the unit will not be glowing, as in right now. So we could just totally wipe the floor with this guy, not lose anything, and just move on. But it's the first battle. Hopefully YouTube doesn't crash in recording and stuff. And let's go. Hopefully the game doesn't crash. Even better. While this loads, coffee. So they're not one of the best cavalry units that the Empire has, but for Emperor Karl Franz, the Reichsguard are pretty sweet. I believe later on, as we go through ranks and stuff, he can give them anti-large on top of anti-infantry. I don't want to go too crazy with like the whole how the game works, anti-large and anti-infantry and all that sort of stuff. If you guys have this game, you can do the tutorial. If you've been playing it, you probably know already. And there's plenty of people on YouTube that explain that. I don't think that's really necessary here.
Standing by.
So, mortars. Mortars are not bad. Blast them a little bit. Yeah, I like doing guard mode. I don't want them chasing people. The melee infantry can, obviously. But the halberds. I don't know. I'll just tuck them in the back, I guess, for now. Whatever.
Awaiting orders.
Infantry up front, like so. Guard.
For Heldenhammer.
No skirmish mode, thank you. Not that they had it to begin with. And we'll do this, maybe a slight angle, and get some nice crossfire.
We are ready.
Yeah, dude, something like that.
I will not
friends
stand idle.
To fight their lord.
Reichsguard knights.
And then Reichsguard for a nice, devastating flanking charge. Because Shock have. Immediately starts firing. Love that.
For the
You guys
Warhammer.
can get up there and you can walk. You don't need to run. Not yet, anyways. Oh, you have crossbowmen. I didn't even look at, what is it, 2 swords, 2 spears, crossbow, that guy? Yep. Definitely looks like it. Caraber great swords, love this. They have Maiden Blood, which is a little buff. And they're unbreakable. Magical Aura, which I believe is that. Oh, it's allies too, cool. Armor piercing, anti-infantry, baby. Okay, now we need to get the Reichsguard going. And we're gonna get them going right there. Kill them. Handgunners are opening. Oh, cinema. Blow them up. Oh, damn. That's cool. I will charge the greatswords, however. So Karl Franz into their lord, and greatswords into those stupid idiots. Get them, get them. Reichsguard right on time. Oh yeah, mortar switch target. Oh, devastating. It just got pancaked. Oh. Pancaked. Oh, greatswords won. Get him. Karl Franz. Kill on him. Oops.
No.
Runefang. Kill him. Oh, jeez.
Crank that machine!
Oh, yeah. Kill them all. Brutal.
Reichsguard Knights!
Oh, dude. Kill as many as possible real quick.
Take aim!
Switch off
Standing
guard
down.
mode real quick, actually. Actually, go get him.
Pursue the foe! Cannons
Yep.
fire!
Pursue the foe! That's right, pursue him. Kill him.
For Altdorf!
You didn't kill him yet, Carl? Oh, okay, well.
Go!
As soon as I say something, as soon as I open my mouth.
Reichsguard Knights!
So
To battle!
here, switch real quick.
Command artillery!
Frick. What did I just say? Is this the edge of the map? No. Boom, get him. I think you have the range. You should. Quick little move around, quick little shuffle. A lot of them are dead, so. Oh yeah, no, you got them. Blast them.
Ready to serve!
I remember in the past, I think it was Warhammer 2 when I was playing, and it was the Empire. Yeah, he'll just kill that unit, whatever. And who's chasing him? I had a unit of Reichsguard,
Reichsguard!
and they were so effective in this one battle. I don't even remember who I was fighting. And they had 500 plus kills. I hadn't seen a kill count like that since, like, Rome 2 with an elephant unit. Like, for a cavalry unit to get 500 something kills, unreal. 150 is also nice. That's some nice performance right there. Basically, if they get over 100, you know that they're getting you their worth. They're performing. Look at this, like, no casualties. Maybe one or two dudes dropped with the great swords. Decisive victory. Love it. Bretonia. Bretonia is going to be tough. When I go to do that alphabetical challenge, I think I'm going to run into some trouble with Bretonia. Great cavalry, but very few monsters and a ton of peasant infantry. But they're good at magic and they're good at cavalry. So, I mean, we'll see. Rank up, tons of kills, decisive victory, great battle. Now we can execute to get experience. Take captives to replenish. Don't really need to do that. Neither of those. Or get almost $300 by pardoning them for a ransom. I think we're gonna do that. It's not a ton of money, but something. Enemy kills. Mission successful. Nice. New mission. Whoops. What the hell? Oh boy, it's all the way down here, isn't it? Capture Grunberg. Well, I was gonna do that anyways. There it is. The game like
Bring me
tripped out
to
for a
my
second
men.
there. I didn't even move. Call friends.
Yes, to unite the provinces.
What I like to do is basically for this, I'll explain just very quickly. The yellow stat, you'll have like a third pie chart form with your character, and you'll see it as in the campaign map, which I'll show. In each character, it'll show you in the background the most favored of the 3 stats that the character has for skills points assigned. So yellow, orange, whatever you want this top one to be, is going to be character specific. That is how hard Karl Franz himself hits the enemy, how much damage he can take before he falls and dies, or becomes wounded, whatever. How much magic they can use, their abilities that you unlock, and all that jazz. Then red, in the middle, is how much leadership they give to their immediate comrades in like the army. It's very army focused. And it's like, oh yeah, if these specific units, like if I go over here to the pistol corps, if there's any missile cavalry, or missile chariots in Karl Franz's army, Karl Franz will give them this, which for the first perk is missile strength. And then, later on, it's ammunition and missile strength, and a lot of it, as an example, to explain. And then blue is how well the army performs on the campaign map. So it'll be movement speed, recruitment costs reduction, reducing corruption in the province that Karl Franz's army is in, stuff like that. Attrition they suffer, upkeep cost reduction, so the army's less expensive to maintain, casualties replenished, how many troops this army can recruit in a province. It's that stuff. So, now that I'm done explaining all of that briefly, what I like to do is do blue or red first. Get like a majority of it, basically to like the first unlock, or each, or one or the other. And then once I've chosen one, start to focus on the character themselves. Whether it's Karl Franz or a different general, Boris Todbringer, whoever I have. And I like to specifically do blue, yellow, orange, red. Or just whichever perk makes the most sense. And I remember in the past, they updated it lately, you would have to spend a skill point to get your mount. Now it just auto-assigns the mount to you once you reach that rank. So 4, he gets a horse. 2, he gets a Pegasus. 12, he gets a Pegasus, level 12. And then level 16, he gets Deathclaw. And it's the same for all characters now. It's great. So you can save your skill points for like actual perks, and you can just move up. It's cool. Okay, so no recruitment yet. Grunberg has like 7. I think
I am Prince and Emperor.
I have better troops, and I outnumber. Let's take it.
To war.
Oh yeah, decisive. That's a lot of casualties, a lot of damage. Okay. 100 kills a lot, so sure. Got a banner. And we're gonna occupy. Occupying is the best. Extra money. Yep, that's that. Oh, we got a talisman too. Cool. 2 provinces. Yep. Roger.
I
Another
command
skill
here.
point.
Summon the Elector Counts.
And I think I'll do this so that we get unit experience, 75 unit experience for everyone in the army. Good trait.
I see no other option.
Grunberg. So if they have an icon next to the settlement, it'll indicate the specific resource or building that goes with that chain. On top of unique building chains too, which are like legendary structures from like the canon and stuff. Like the Imperial Palace is that 5 at the top. The College of Mages. Yep. So fun fact, if you didn't know about the Empire. Oh yeah, let's upgrade Altdorf too. Oh yeah. And we have money to spare.
Bring me to my
So,
men.
Get some more swordsmen. And what is this? Oh yeah, Helm Guard, Expite Pass. I don't care. This doesn't do anything. Tariffs, sure. I will get to that fun fact in a second. I'm just trying to focus and finish this turn. Oh, those are both good. I think that's better long term. First. Better, quicker. Yeah, that makes sense. Better, quicker. What the hell? English is not my forte
Protector
today.
of the weak.
Baston
At the
and
lady's
Paragon?
disposal.
Bretonia? Don't care, really.
All right.
Ooh, Tyler Beckley wants trade? That's a good one.
By Sigmar's will, come in peace.
$200. Sure.
Of course.
Kislev.
No one else really wants trade. I feel so bad for Kislev now that we're looking at it. They always get dumpstered by Clan Molder. Yeah, Throt the Unclean, I think is his name. Those mutated rats and stuff are just a lot. Too much. And Kislev's better units are just too late. She always gets trashed. Chaos, the rats, Norska, whatever else decides to attack her, orcs. Yeah, she has a tough campaign.
Yes.
Okay, whatever. Yeah, I doubt that there's any alliance.
Sigmar's will.
Marienburg wants to confederate? No. I think I might attack you. Not yet, but... Oh! I forgot I started at war with Kazrak and the One-Eye, who will be playing soon. Oh, it's me and Middenland. I forgot that they did that. Yeah. Okay. The Scourge of the Empire. The foul beastmen come from... Oh. Well, yeah, the Bloodpine, but whatever forest this region is. I know the Ardennes is over here. Actually. Ooh. Is that the Ardennes? No, that's Athelloren. I think Ardennes up here. Ardennes. There is a forest somewhere called the Ardennes, and there's beastmen that live there and they like it. I'll have to remember. Maybe this is the Ardennes. Don't know. I don't think so, but... Okay. Took Runberg. We built some stuff. We're recruiting. Nothing great, but we need stuff to start fighting people with. And yeah, did some diplomacy and we're done. So yes, the fun fact. The Empire, no matter what faction you play, just the Empire of Men, I think is the only faction in the game that has access to all lore of Magic. Obviously, they don't have access to faction-specific Magic, like Grand Cathay, as an example. They have their transmutation magic and dragon transformation magic and stuff, and the rats have their warp magic and stuff. The Empire doesn't have any of that. They just have like the main 12 domains of magic and stuff. So like celestial, light, death, ray, beasts, lore of fire, all that stuff. You know what I'm talking about. Not that you know what I'm talking about, but Warhammer fans know what I'm talking about. The Winds of Magic. Yep, nice long end turn sequence. Let all the factions go. Kazrak the One-Eyed can be a problem. If Middenling can't take care of him in like the first 10 turns, it is then like our duty to get him under control. Cool. I like that. The college's endorsement, dude. Wow, we got a Jade Wizard. The Lore of Life? We can heal and regenerate call friends and dead entities? That's great. Hate that. So if we... I don't know if it's going to zoom to the exact location. It could. But yeah, there's a troll kingdoms. And they always invade Nordland. Which is funny, because they have a settlement in Ostland. This is Nordland. This area right here. Salzmund and Dieterschaffen. Very German. They are... Fun fact. A lot of these places, it's fantasy. It's like a high fantasy setting, obviously. Inspired by Lord of the Rings and stuff.
I command
But some
here.
of the factions are inspired by real life
Into battle.
empires and whatnot in civilizations. And the Empire of Man is heavily influenced.
The power of nature is yours.
That's cool. I wasn't expecting that voice to
I
come
call
that
thee
guy.
relics of power.
Wow.
The nation calls.
Wow. That was a very deep, manly voice. So what I like to do when I recruit units, off topic, it's just a fun little challenge I like to do on myself, like a little handicap, almost. When I have an army on the move, on the march, I like to only allow them one unit, or hiring regiments of renown, or elector counts and stuff. Just because it's like, realistically speaking, if you have an army on the march, it's not easy to recruit dudes to your cause. You're on the road, traveling. So it's like, oh yeah, maybe you'll encounter passersby, like a mercenary band or something, and be like, oh yeah, here, like, I'll give you a bunch of money to join my cause and fight for me or whatever. And then it's like, oh yeah, cool, great, we'll join you. Whereas if you're in an established settlement, you can essentially like draft the populace, you know what I mean? And that's when you can recruit like 3 or more units in a turn. It just makes more sense to me, and I think it's flavorful. Makes more
Attack!
sense. I already had the attack order. That was a misclick. Some archers, maybe? Get some ranged units to help us kill some dudes? Murder some dudes? I don't like to do diplomacy every turn, so I think we'll just go on like every other turn, every 3, or something like that. But yeah, the Empire of Man is heavily inspired by the... Bro, there's no way. Did I seriously just forget that? Oh my god. I totally blanked on what I was going to say. The Holy Roman Empire. Oh my god. I totally just randomly remembered after the whole end turn sequence. Anyways, yes. The Holy Roman Empire. where it was like a bunch of small nations and civilizations and stuff that all conglomerated together. Mostly German states, but nonetheless.
I am
Oh,
Prince
wow.
and Emperor.
Ooh, a tenor. So there's a legendary lord in here, indicated by this, and 9 units.
I refuse.
And then Ubersreich has another 7. So it's Grunberg's garrison again, with 10 thrown on top. 17.
Summon the Elector Counts.
They outnumber me by 4. Can I take this? I do have a wizard. There's those colors. Campaign skills, battle skills, character skills. Boom. Perfectly explained right there for you. Let's just
Men,
see
we
what
must
it
attack.
says. Pyrrhic victory. No units lost. That doesn't seem that Pyrrhic to me. Flaming attacks on my Caraber greatswords? Yes. Magical aura flaming attacks? Oh, dude. I could put it on the Reichsguard, but I think that's better. Wow, they have greatswords. And handgunners and stuff. Where did this army come from? I don't think we need to fight this. We don't lose anyone. Holy! 400 kills on the Reichsguard? 200 on each handgunner? What the hell happened here? Oh my god! Putting in work, bruh! Wow, that unit got dumpstered. The mage... Oh, you know what? The mage was probably healing them or something. Wow, dude. Absolutely dumpstered. None of their units broke 50, but the greatswords and those handgunners. Everyone else got dumpstered. Good win. We're gonna need to spend a turn... Ooh, Warhorse. Spend a turn or 2 healing and recruiting.
The Empire.
But we have Ubersreich, which means we have duplicate training field barracks, which are foot soldiers essentially, and a couple of archers. So, before I delete it, the reason I'm deleting it is you'll see here, that's your settlement level. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only capital cities or locations indicated that they can go to level 5 are the only ones that can go to level 5. All these minor buildings cap at 3 because it's supposed to be like the capital of the region, and all the other settlements in that region are just like the largest towns in the area and stuff. So I'm going to delete this because it only goes to 3, and Ubersreich caps at 3, so it makes sense to keep garrison here. Alrighty, that was a good victory. The Jade Wizard. Love that. The Law of Life. Life Bloom. What does that do? Ooh. Regenerates. It heals in an area for infinity. Oh, it's map wide. Triggers when he's casting spells. Oh. regenerates everyone on the map when he casts a spell? Holy. Awakening of the Wood? Great spell. Nice big explosion. There it is. Boom! Nice spell. That's cool. Oh, that actually shows you everything. Let me go back. Oh my god, this is everything. The Waz, Skaven, Nehekara, Vampire Coast, Lizardmen, Dwarves. This is everything. Chaos. Cool. Didn't know that. Life Bloom. Seems like a pretty good skill. Most of these are for whatever lore you're in. And then the best, obviously, is Arcane Conduit. This is really tasty. It gives you more winds of magic back. You augment the winds. Crazy good. Yeah, alright. That's a Jade Wizard. Jade Wizard!
Is it time?
You're a wizard, Harry. You always were. Alright, let's just do recruitment cost here. Seems pretty good. Because we're about to recruit. I think. They all ranked up. It might... Nah, let's do a sword and another archer. Just for now. Is that what gives me... Oh, this gives me swordsman. And spearman with shields. Don't worry about it. Because this, yeah. Tier 2 doesn't, yeah, it's only rank 1. It's fine. Okay. We are done building. We are done recruiting. I don't really think we have much diplomacy to do. Let me check and see how Midden's doing. This one's fine. Still at war with Kazrak. No idea where he is. That's scary. Can't wait to play the Beastmen. What? You want a non-aggression? Screw you. You're at war with Wissenlin.
Savior of the realm.
Bastone again? I mean, whatever.
Ice Queen of Kislev.
You seem to be doing
All right.
okay.
Yes.
That's all.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Devourer
Usually
of light.
at the start of these campaigns, Sylvania is in a civil war with Templehof, who owns like the other half of Sylvania. And once Vlad von Karstein wins that civil war, he rampages across the empire. He immediately goes after Stirland. He literally goes like this. He's like, oh yeah, one civil war. Kill Stirland. Kill Averland usually. Kill Telebeckland. And then next thing you know, he's on your doorstep. And he's like, knock knock, Emperor! Here I am! Yeah, that guy's a real bastard. So we need to... Once we're done here, and once we establish that Kazrak is dead, we are like literally immediately going this way to stop this. And I know, as a matter of fact, that like this fucking called it. Look at this.
I can.
He's already in Hochland. Festus the
Very
Leech Lord.
well.
Warriors of Chaos. And this guy specifically prays to Grandfather Nurgle, Papa Nurgle. And he just crushes Hochland. And then he'll start going after Ostland and Nordland in Talabekland and Middenland, and he just screws over everyone in this area. So yeah, we have two titanic existential threats to defend again immediately. It's what, turn 3? This is gonna take a sec. Yeah, the first 5 turns really establish who the powers are in regions. And as we'll play, it will become very clear what the regions are. Like, obviously, there's Britonia, which is that whole coastline here, essentially. Athaloran, the woods right there, in the Wood Elves. The World's Edge Mountains, lots of dwarves, but also lots of orcs. And then as you go past, further east, across the World's Edge Mountains, you start getting into like Troll Country and the Chaos Dwarf Wastes. You're joking. Oh my god, did I call it? Wow. Turn 4 and Hotchland's gone. That's bad. This is an aggressive Festus. That's good. Take the good with the bad, I guess. Oh, holy hell. That is going to be a headache and a half. And... alright. Can't see him.
Old sawbones.
Sure. Whatever the hell you just said. So he's at war with no one, and he's consolidated his mountain fortress in Hotchland. Not good. Oh, and obviously, this icon here. The suitable climate, which was I touched base on at the beginning of the game. If it's suitable, no penalty. If you go to uncomfortable, which would be that, like the mountains, I think there's mountains right here I can look at. It's uncomfortable. So it's increased penalties for a little bit of everything. And then if it's unsuitable, and it's like, up here is unsuitable, it's like, this is like chaos waste and ice and stuff. It's severe penalties, and there's literally no point in trying to live there and conquer it. Just race it to the ground, because it's going to take a long time to establish a foothold in unsuitable locations. Wow, Altdorf is popping. Love that. I think I need another turn of replenishment. That was there? Well, hold on. Obviously there's a lord, and there's only a lord, and it's this chump, which is an arch-lector.
Not possible.
Sucks in combat. Emperor Karl Franz is a duelist, and he hits real hard. So there's only 8 units. I can totally beat that.
Bring me to my men.
Yeah, you're dead.
Ulrich's will.
Hold it. Ooh, I lose a halberd though? That I don't like. So I guess we're gonna fight this. Let's have the mortars and the guns and the cav do their thing. Coffee time. And also, I'll show you in a second, lore-wise and stuff from the canon. The southern edges of the Empire are laid out by these heavily defended mountain fortresses, which one we start the game off owning, which is Helmgart. which is is it Helmgart? I think it's Helmgart. Which is a fort that goes towards Bretonia and like Avalloran. And then there's another fort that we saw that Marienburg holds that goes across those mountains at the top and goes into like some vampire counts and more upper Bretonia. So we go southern Bretonia, they go upper Bretonia, and then there's another one near Solent, which holds the entrance to Blackfire Pass, which is where the Empire and Dwarves united against a massive green-skinned. Wow! Love saying that. Winds of Magic, don't care, cool. All we have is one wizard, and he has one spell, so I don't care. They're at the top of the hill? I mean, whatever. They're gonna come to us. Mortars.
Artillery!
Oh, yeah, that was nice. I loved him saying that. Booyah. Let's actually, like, do something funny here and, like, tuck you in the corner. Ooh. Yeah, that's a long range of fire. That's gonna be fun. And we're basically just gonna do a similar thing that we did last time. But we have more troops.
Ready for war! By Ulrich's wrath!
I don't care about losing swordsmen, but I care about losing halberds, because I can't recruit those yet. How far? Oh, I can extend it real far. I don't need to do that, though. So we'll just go from here over. Like so. And then this unit can kind of shuffle. Oh yeah, I like that. Nice angle.
What do you bid?
You don't need to go and defend, actually. Yeah, I might declare some charges. I don't want that. Halberds in the back. Not that we're going to need them at all. And then we have archers and handgunners. I want archers
we're
on the
ready!
edges.
Ranged weapons ready!
Actually, I should just do something like this.
We are
Because archers
ready!
can shoot over, while guns are more direct. So let's have the guns here. Shooting right up the hill. Like that, you know what I mean? Switch over a little. That'll be fun.
We are Sigmar's heirs!
And then we'll have the archers right behind them shooting up and over like the mortar. But arrows. So not very effective. And they have way less range. Unfortunate. But it is what it is. Don't really care. And then the two lords.
Ready for war!
Kind of in the middle, front and center. And the Reichsguard. We'll hide them in the woods. Love it. Hidden. Hide forest. Oh, it literally tells you if they can hide. Oh yeah. There must be some monstrous units and stuff that can't hide. I think we're ready.
Ready for war!
Let's just
My rule is
group you,
absolute! Call
group
France!
the two entities.
Sigmar
Group.
commands!
Guard mode.
See
Group
to it!
handgunners.
Sir!
Guard mode.
This is
The
my
archers,
command!
and you can just be whatever. Actually, I want the Reichsguard
Reichsguard Knights!
more over here. So they can come up and over. Okay. Go. Mortar fire. Love it.
Are you with me, men of the Empire?
Oh, even better.
For Sigmar! For the Empire!
For Sigma!
Taking position!
Yeah, dude, let's take some ground.
We obey!
Get up there, boys.
No lingering! The Empire endures! To battle!
Reichsguard, get ready. Flanking. Move. Move now, as Carl Franz would say. What are you shooting at? Don't care. That's fine. Just shoot the swords at me. I know. Oh, flanking me, you little... Huh?
Awaiting orders!
Alberts.
Moving now! Take position! We are
Go!
Sigma! Great swords! By Ulrich's Rock!
Oh, actually, pull.
Take the ground! To battle!
Help the halberds.
Yes, sir, quickly!
You,
Battle
get into
and
their
blood
lord.
await.
You, awakening of the wood. Here. Reichsguard, go.
Dumbledore, I invoke thee.
Through to cannon!
Runefang,
Yes, General!
swords, halberds.
We are Sigma's
Get 'em.
heirs! Our weapons are yours! Ready for war!
Oh yeah, the Terror great swords, baby.
At your
Archers!
service! Handgunners!
Oh yeah, total defeat. Oh my lord.
Awaiting orders! I Sigma's will!
Just rearrange. It's over.
For Ulto!
Carl Franz absolutely beat the brakes off that guy.
Spot us the target!
He's heavily armored, so just shoot him.
Sigma! Reichsguard Knights!
Yep. Just murder the
Get
archers.
them! I know! Ready!
All of you can
Swordsman!
get in here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, total brakes. Oh god. The mortar too, dude. Carl Franz. Oh, he's dead. Oh god.
For Heldenhammer! We serve the Emperor! Lance! Powder dry!
Oh, dude.
Reichsguard!
Totally
Prepare for
obliterated.
combat!
God. Oh.
We obey!
Total squad wipe. TKO. TPKO? Is that how you say it? Total party knockout? Yeah. TKO is just total knockout. That's like a UFC. Good win, gentlemen. Good win. Decisive victory for the Empire. For Sigma! The Empire generals are funny. When they talk, they're like, Sigma compels us! Ooh, yeah, those are some nice kill counts. See? And that thing said it was going to lose a unit. Never trust the AI. Sometimes you can. But don't. Almost 200 on the Reichsguard. Told ya. Reichsguard, dude. They're nice. What is their slogan again? I think it's like blood, faith, and steel, or faith, steel, and gunpowder, something like that, is one of their slogans. Nice, dude. Occupy once again. We want to maintain public order. Nice. Nice. We own Reichland. Nice. Oh, I think the fort counts as a province. That would make sense. Speaking of, there it is. It is Helmgard. Axebite Pass. This fort up here, like I said, northern Bretonia and stuff. The Gisero Gap, because of Marienburg and stuff. So actually, fun fact about Marienburg real quick.
The nation calls.
They are considered as a part of the Empire, but they're also not part of the Empire. They rebelled at some point and created their own state, but they don't follow the Emperor or the Elector Counts or anything. They are like just Marienburg, while everyone else, like Boris Todbringer of Middenland and whoever is the Elector Count of Talabecland, etc., take direct orders from Karl Franz and Reichland from Waldorf. But these guys are like, nah, you know what? We're Imperial, but we're not a part of the Empire. We're just our own thing on the fringes. And I'm pretty sure Norska just comes and beats the brakes off them. So, they're like, well, if you were a part of the Empire, we would have came and helped you. But you decided to be a bunch of buttholes and rebel and stuff once upon a time. So yeah, that's that whole the Wasteland
Praise Sigmar.
province. Hence why I think it's called the Wasteland, but I don't know.
I command here.
I know, like, the generic lore, the nitty-gritty, I don't really know too well. Earthblood? I'm pretty sure this is a healing spell? Yes. Shield of Thorns? Damage Reflection? That's cool. Physical Resistance. Ooh. Let's do... Now this doesn't resurrect. It just replenishes. Not terrible. But I think I'd rather this. Yeah, physical resistance is crazy. So let's do that.
By the
friends? Recruitment? That's fine. The Emperor! Can't wait until we play the Orcs. The Orcs are gonna be fun. They're up there. Top 5 favorite faction for me. Yeah, so we can expand all the minor settlements, which isn't a bad idea, but it behooves us to fill in the blank slates so that there's something there generating something for us, whether it's money, technology, blah 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 blah. Can't get any of those unique landmarks yet. We can get pottery, which is a trade resource, gives us a little bit of money, but it's not great. That caps at 3. We definitely want a gunnery school. Just not in Altdorf. Now this. I mean, if we could get a land ship or even a steam tank, either one of them, the volley gun, which I've never actually used before, so that'll be fun. Directional shield. Oh. Oh. Never knew that. Okay. Kind of blanked a little bit. Got in the moment. Heated the moment. Research could be good. Flagellance and corruption should be good, including getting a warrior priest, which I believe if you shove him in your army, replenishes your troops more or faster. once we upgrade the barracks we have, we're gonna get evidence, which do training. Oh, they tell you. Yeah, plunge troops. And what's the other hero view? Increase mobility. That's really good. And then if we get the gunnery school, we can get the witch hunter, which is money. Extra money, like post-battle. I believe is what scavenge is. We have options. We can do defenses, we can get money, public order, upkeep. Yeah, that seems good. 500? We are going to start needing money soon. Tap room doesn't seem bad. Defenses also don't seem bad. This is mortars and war wagons. Yeah, I'm more focused on, you know, cannons and getting the other stuff. Hellblaster volley guns. Okay, listen here. Pro tip. I may not have used the new steam tank, the volley gun, but I have used that steam tank and I have used the land ships. The Hellstorm rocket battery and the Hellblaster volley guns are some of the best artillery in the game. The only thing that might beat them are the Chaos Dwarves, because they're like artillery central. They're all about gunpowder. Even the dwarves aren't this good. Like, this thing shreds everything it fires on. Single target large monsters. Single target war machines. A unit of greatswords. Literally, whatever. It has good range, decent range. Nothing too crazy. But it's far enough away and this thing can just murder. Same goes for the Hellstorm rocket battery. Almost double its the Hellblaster volley guns. So that's almost 300. This is almost 500. So close to doubling, not quite. But it has really good range, as it even says in the tooltip. And it's anti-infantry. Like the rockets, when they hit, they explode in shrapnel. So, like, you point this thing at a unit of archers or something, or handgunners, or blunderbusses for the dwarves, or whatever, and it just shreds. Or if there's, like, a horde, like greenskins, and they send, like, tons of units, it's very common for them to just send, like, 40 units of scum at you. And if you have one of these, or even the Hellblaster, like, just target a pocket, target this nice little horde, this cluster of dudes, and it's just boom, boom, boom. Next thing you know, you have like 2,000 kills. Unreal. I'm not even joking. Unreal. Really good in campaign. Somewhat okay in like multiplayer ranked if you do that. I'm not good at ranked at all, and my computer is not strong enough to support ranked play, but definitely this in ranked and campaign. This campaign only. Sometimes ranked. Really good. So, if we upgrade Altdorf one more time. Oh, no, 2 more times, I believe. 2 more times. We get both. 1 more, we get cannons, which is also really good. That's a nice anti-large, early game anti-large artillery. It's kind of like the mortar plus, not the war wagon, the mortar. There you go. And then lastly, getting some defenses maybe? Just to make Altdorf like indestructible? Or money? I'm thinking defenses. There's going to be a lot coming at us soon, and I just want to make sure Altdorf survives as like this bastion. Because I don't know if I can draw. I remember that they used to have stuff, but I don't think they have that anymore. No. That's okay. So anyways, grand scheme of things. Altdorf is here, at the tip of Reichland. We're going to be having vampires coming this way, hitting Grunberg eventually. And we're going to be having chaos. Nurgle chaos coming directly at Altdorf, I can assume, depending which way they decide to go. Which could be either. Either way, we just need Altdorf to stand. Stand firm against the hordes. That's weird. There's Skaven there? Skaven are sneaky. They do ruins. So this could truly just be like a destroyed settlement and there's nothing there. Or there's Skaven there and they're hiding underground and they're under cities. Being all sneaky. Tough to tell. I don't know. I could upgrade Ilhart, Ubersreich, and Grunberg. Ubersreich has a unique building. But if I upgrade Grunberg, we grow faster because of the pasture. More growth, more replenishment, and actually lower recruitment and upkeep for Pistoliers and Outriders. And let me tell you, I might just put the gunnery school here. And oh, we can also do an edict, a commandment, sorry. Whatever you want, game. This is usually pretty good. If you can get construction cost reduction, your buildings are cheaper to build, which is also always pretty powerful. Yeah. Public order will stabilize. It's just we have a conquest penalty and stuff right now. The research finished. That's right. There it is. So you see, if you do the math a little, this is going to give us construction reduction cost. The edict is going to give us construction reduction cost. And then whatever else we decide to do gives us reduction. So as it all stacks up upon each other, what could be like a $4,000 Altdorf will soon be like a $3,000 Altdorf, or however much the reduction brings it down to. So saving money means more money for your army.
Is it time?
Which is always nice. Speaking of, I think I'm gonna wait a little. Maybe I'll get Archer. So we can get Outriders and stuff. I should upgrade this to get Halberds. I think I'm going to focus these two settlements here, Grunberg and Ubersreich, next. So Altdorf we're going to take a break with. We're doing Grunberg now. We're going to do the gunnery school. Then we're going to hit Ubersreich, upgrade that, and upgrade the barracks. And then maybe we'll hit Altdorf again with sufficient growth. You need growth, by the way, to level up your cities and stuff. Figured I'd throw that out there. The number is how much you need to get to the next tier. Obviously that being the most. But I don't think there's any diplomacy. I'll check. Alright, yeah, I figured as much. There's no diplomacy to be had. Let's just move on. And I think that's it for this. We're gonna save it up after this enter sequence. Wrap it up till next time. But yeah, Empire, this should be a really fun campaign to do. And we will be playing the Empire again later with that challenge I marked out, but... Emperor Karl Franz, baby. World Domination. With the other ones, I figured we could just do like, I'll check in a second, but I think it's like a short campaign victory, which is you just conquer the surrounding region in like historical regions that the faction has in like the lore and the canon. So that's all I really have in mind for all those. So they're not too long to finish, but it's enough content. What is this? Sterling demands a region. Flensburg. Okay. Historically, the region of Flensburg has been ruled by Sterling, but it is currently held by the elector count of another state. Alberic Hopt Anderson. The rightful elector count of Sterling. It asks for your help in restoring his rule over this land immediately. I think it's there. So Talabecland must have expanded somehow? Anywho. Demand Flensburg return to Sterling. Yep. Sterling will like us. Talabecland will dislike us. Allow the expansion in Talabecland to hold Flensburg. Talabecland will like us. Sterling will hate us. Pay reparations. Pay 3,500. Talabecland will maintain Flensburg, and both will like us. I'm definitely not doing that. And Sterling is going to die anyways. Because vampires. Von Karstein's coming. So I think we'll allow the expansion. Sorry, screw you, Sterling. 3 provinces. Yeah, well, I'm slowly gonna figure out what the next one will be. I have some stuff to do. I have to resurrect Hotland and take that boy out. And I also have to survive against the vampires. Which, you know, soon. Speaking of, I think I can... Oh, if I get a couple more points, I can confederate an elector count. Which Talabecland is almost there. So yeah, this whole mechanic is kind of crazy. But it's like, the more loyal they are to you, the more they'll want to confederate and do stuff with you or for you. And the lower, they will like rebel from the Empire and declare war and whatever the hell. So, yeah. Start of turn 5. I think I will leave you all here. And next time we will be figuring some stuff out and seeing what happens. I hope you've enjoyed. And I look forward to this in the future. Hope you do as well. And my other series I'll be doing and stuff. And I will see you next time.